A series is the sum of the terms in the sequence as n go from the starting index, usually 1 or 0. A sequence is a list of numbers. The sequence is not a sum. Thus, there's a difference between the sequence and the series. To determine the conversion of the sequence, we just simply take the limits at n go to infinity of the n term a sub n, and if this limit is finite L, then we say that the sequence converges. It is different with a series. For the series, we have to consider the partial sum s sub n. This is a sequence s sub 1, s sub 2, s sub 3, and so on. If the limit as n go to infinity of s sub n is finite, then we say that the series a sub n converges, and if the limit at n go to infinity of s sub n is infinity, or if the limit doesn't exist, then we would say that the series diverges. So far, we consider two types of series. The geometric series, we know that the geometric series AR to the n converges if the absolute value of R is less than 1, and diverges if the absolute value of R is greater than or equal to 1, and also if the absolute value of R is less than 1, then the geometric series converge to A over 1 minus R if n go from 0 to infinity. And we also considered the telescoping series, where the partial sum s sub n is in what we call a closed form. We take the limits at n go to infinity of s sub n, and if the limits at n go to infinity of s sub n is a finite number L, then we say that the series a sub n converges, and if the limit doesn't exist, or if the limit is infinity or negative infinity, then we say that the series diverges. But regardless, we have a closed form. So the question is now, what if a series is not a geometric series, or if it is not a telescoping series? That is, we don't recognize that it has the ratio, and we don't recognize that the sum s sub n is in a closed form. What do we do with those series?